Hey, Tony here again, author of Park Place, creator of Park Place Education. Here we go. Tactic number 4 of tactic number 16 on exactly what we do to find deals all over the country, across the globe. Again, 16 tactics that we implement. We pretty much use all of them consistently, some of them more than others, but one of the tactics that I want to go over in this video is websites. Okay, lots of great websites out there. What I personally do, you hear me talk about it all the time, is using a virtual team. Here's the thing. If you have a day job, it's easy to get lost in the sauce, meaning when you get a little bit of gifts of time, you troll online, you troll on LoopNet, MH Village, Land and Farm, Google Alerts. The thing is find a virtual team member. Stay focused on the highest and best use of your time. Stay consistent on the 80-20 rule. Again, you can see some really great websites here that we personally use on a daily basis, and we're also going to get into them in a moment as well. Now, here's the thing. It's, as you know, it's been said, the person that chases too many rabbits catches none. So true. Number 1, find the states that you want to look for when it comes to mobile home parks. If parks don't make sense in other states, or they're non-landlord friendly and they're rent control states, such as good old California, then why waste your time looking for parks there? Hone in and focus on exactly what you're looking for. Number 2 is, are you looking for a 10-space park, or are you looking for a 200-space park? Now, focus. Again, the sweet spot that we've found is essentially 25 to 75 spaces. Now, again, when it comes to leveraging your team, your virtual team, and they're out there looking for deals for you, you don't even want to know about the 5-space mobile home park in Podunk. You want them to send you the parks that actually fit in the box, that fit your mold, if you will. That way you can take a look at those and see if they're worth pursuing. Again, infrastructure, that's huge. Now, say you're looking for a park in Lexington, Kentucky, for example, and it looks like it's a great deal. Well, number 1 is pull up the park, pull up the information. If it's on a lagoon and a septic, maybe you wouldn't want to consider it. Again, to each our own. I live by the 1 rule, and what I wanted to kind of go over with you on the 1 rule is, being in Southern California, what I'll personally do is I'll invest in one component that's not ideal. Here's what I mean by that is everybody wants city water and city sewer. And the competition is fierce for those parks. But let me tell you that some of the best deals out there are parks that are on a septic system. A lot of investors completely overlook those because they're scared of them. Now, I've read every book that you can on septic systems, and when it comes down to it, you essentially have a septic tank and you have a couple leach lines in your drain field. So it's really not rocket science, and to one person, they're run and they fearful, and to other individuals and other investors, they look at it as an opportunity. Back to the 1 rule. I'll only invest in one item that's not desirable. And I don't even want to say the word not desirable, because again, to one, it's an opportunity. Now, I'll at least need city water if I'm going to invest in a park that has a septic system. So that's pretty much where I'm at. Again, if I live closer to the parks, our closest park is about 1,500 miles away. I feel a little bit more comfortable that way. And I'm not saying that that's right or it's wrong, but that's kind of my thing that I created, and it helps me sleep a little bit better at night, if you will. And again, what's your purchase price? Do you want your virtual team members looking for parks that are $4.6 million when your cap is $500,000? So as you can see here, you really want to hone in on the parks that you'd actually look for, you'd consider, and you may even want to get under contract if all the items fit. Now, again, identify the states that you want to target, what size park, what infrastructure that you're looking for, and what's the approximate purchase price. Now, I've got a one page that I wanted to give you as well, and that's going to be on the download. And what you can do is basically, if you leverage a team member or even yourself, you have this guide to know, hey, this is what I'm looking for. If the park doesn't fit within this mold, just here's the thing: next, next, next. Simply move on. The secret in this business is, if you want to find the great deals, you're going to have to look at a lot of them. That's just the facts. That's part of it. Again, lever number one, definitely stay focused on the highest and best use of your time. I use Basecamp. What I'll do is I'll personally have our virtual team members drop in the parks and the information that may be a fit. And again, you're the leader. If financial freedom, you're going to have to work at it. It's going to take work. I'm not going to lie to you. There's going to be those mornings where you got to get up early and you got to stay focused. You got to fight that resistance. But when I talk about lever number one is, say you have a virtual team member and you invest $40 a month to have them look at all the websites and then send them to you. You don't have to use Basecamp. Have them just send the links to you via email. That way you don't even have to pay for Basecamp. But you want to find out how successful lever number one is going to be for you, meaning you invested $50 in 1 month. And again, you don't even have to use a virtual team member. Do it yourself. Maybe you just simply track the hours that you're searching on websites and how many potential leads that come your way. All right, now cost to build this out. Again, it's completely different based upon your budget. What we spoke about a moment ago, 30 minutes daily. If the park meets your criteria, have them send you an alert via Basecamp, just via email. And again, if you don't build out a system, you're going to drift. That's just a part of life. That's the way life goes. I mean, I'm headed out of town this weekend, and if it's not built out, then you just get lost in translation. So the key is get up early, have some intentional time to focus and leverage your team. Okay, how is this stacking up compared to other marketing ideas? I'll be honest with you, every investor out there is pretty much occasionally trolling on websites. The way that you can separate yourself from the competition is leverage. Again, 80-20. I personally don't think that it's the highest and best use of my time to go on these websites and troll. I just don't do it. Again, I've got virtual team members that pay them and hire them and leverage it out to do it. It's not the best use of your time. The best use of your time is to really focus on the 16 strategies that I'm going to be teaching you and what's the most successful. It's not getting up every morning and going on LoopNet to see if you can find some more deals. If you can hire a virtual team member for $4 to $5 an hour, that's going to be your biggest success. So, all right. So what I wanted to share with you is a little bit kind of real time here. Now, so here we're on Mobile Home Park Store. This is a great friend of mine, Brandon and Frank and Dave. Shout out to you guys. The guys are killing it, and I absolutely love them. They've got they got some great products. They got some great books. They've got some great training and great boot camp as well. All right, Alabama. Let's see here what we got. You got a whopping 9 parks in Alabama for sale. So again, here's what cancel. So here's what I'm talking about is if $1.2 million is out of your price range, why would you even want to look at it? If let's just say that most parks that we found are essentially 25 to 30% down. So if you don't have $300,000 down, the chances are slim to none that you're going to be able to close that deal. So again, here you got another park, Cottondale, Alabama, $339,000. Phoenix City, Alabama, $250,000. So have your virtual assistant send you the parks. That's what I would do. Again, you only got 9 parks here, so it's going to take them all of pretty much 30 seconds. LoopNet, I don't use LoopNet a whole lot anymore. I used to use them for their online subscription, and there's a little bit more detailed information. So let's see here. All properties for sale. I typed in Idaho. Let's search. Keyword, let's back out of this here. And again, let's see here, all parks for sale. So this is all multifamily here. So again, you just kind of want to troll through this. You want to go to the property types and fill in the filters under mobile home parks. But sometimes though, a few of them slip through the cracks as well. So you kind of want to troll along lines. Like it doesn't show any mobile home parks here. So don't hold too much into this. I don't really go on this. I just kind of wanted to share this with you. Land and farm, I think this is really good right here. Let's just type in Idaho. Let's see here, Idaho Falls. So here you got to do this individually. So again, this is a huge opportunity to leverage your team. Email alerts. What you could do is go on Google and create a separate email and have the alerts go to that Google account. Have one of your virtual team members go in there and check that email daily. And then anything that fits within your bucket, if you will, have them forward it to you. That's what I would personally do. So let's see here. Property type. There was a feature here that you can set mobile home park. So sometimes you got to just kind of continuously troll through here as well. Let's see, no minimum property type. So golf, historic, marina, mobile home. So there's your mobile home park right there. We just have all these other ones checked. So again, this is a great task for one of your virtual team members. Is literally, it's like this would be brain damage having to go through every single city on your own. But here's the thing, the most successful individuals that stay tenacious and persistent are the ones that find the deal. So let's see here. See if we can refresh this. Okay, I don't see anything. Here you go, Idaho Falls. This may be a small, no, that's just land. So again, just kind of wanted to show you this really quick here. I've definitely found a couple great deals on here. Nothing that I closed on, but let's see here. And then Google Alerts. This is another really good one. So I use this for pretty much everything in my life. Let's do this. Just log into Google, build out a Gmail if you don't have one. So create an alert. Let's do this. Let's do mobile home parks for sale. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to send you every single alert on the internet, essentially, for mobile home parks for sale. So you go create an alert. So there you go. You got an alert created. If you're into personal development, type in personal development. Let's do investing in mobile home parks. We can type that in there. We can create an alert. That way, every article that comes up on investing in mobile home parks, it's going to send that to you as well. Okay, that is going to cover it in this tactic, and we've got a bunch great more videos coming up, a total of 16 strategies and tactics that we use, implement, and deploy every day to acquire mobile home parks. I'll talk to you soon, and you have a great one.